Good afternoon, Nick. Thank you for joining us today. My first question is, what do you like about your work?
Hi Tom, thanks for having me. I'm the Global Legal Operations Director here at Dyson, and I think the thing that I like most about my work actually is the challenge. It's trying to do things that are potentially quite difficult and trying to help people solve challenging problems and kind of facing into that challenge and being prepared to sometimes not always get it completely right, but have a go at trying to do stuff and make a difference. And yeah, that's what I enjoy the most about my work, I think.
Excellent. And how did you get started?
Well, I mean, it depends how far back you want to go. But interestingly, I never really had a kind of clear plan about what I wanted to do when I was growing up. So through school and even into university, and even when I left university, I kind of did various jobs. Starting with the paper round. I worked at a petrol station. I worked in a care home. I did a few things, and then I ended up after university. I was working for Cadbury selling chocolate. And it wasn't really until my kind of mid-20s that I think probably my dad took me to one side and went, you've got to think about what you're actually going to be doing for the rest of your life. But I think what was interesting about that conversation with my dad was that he'd kind of drilled into me from a very young age that whatever you did, if you do your best at it and you deliver things that people want, you'll probably be successful. And then those opportunities will just come almost naturally. And so that's kind of what happened. And then, but he sort of convinced me that I should do some further education. So it was basically a toss-up between teaching or being a lawyer. And then I went and worked in my mum's school for 3 weeks and decided to be a lawyer. So that's what happened. And so I prefer clients to children, I think, probably is the answer to that. And so then I kind of went back to law school, did all of my legal qualifications, and then trained as a lawyer in Leeds for Eversheds litigation, and then moved on to in-house roles and was lucky enough to go out to Shanghai and be the Asia GC for Johnson Matthey for 4 years before I came back to take on my role now at Dyson. So, yeah.
Yeah. And what would you say to someone looking to start out today?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's interesting because it kind of links back to what I've just described as my journey. And I know this isn't for everyone, but I really think having a plan is good, but you can overthink things and you can overplan. And actually, trying to find things that you enjoy is a good idea because you'll be better at them than the things you don't enjoy. So when you're thinking about subjects at school or at university, or even when you start to get into work, try and do things that you think you'll like doing because you'll be better at them. And just by being better at them, you'll deliver more, and that will create opportunities. But then I think on the flip side of that, it's also try and enjoy the things that you're being asked to do too. Because I think you can get into that kind of positive growth mindset and actually think yourself happy in the work that you do. And almost that comes back to my first answer, which is try and enjoy the challenge of what you're doing rather than just the result. Because if you can enjoy that challenge and that journey, you're always going to have a reasonably good time. It's not always going to be a brilliant day every day, but over a reasonable period of time, you'll enjoy what you're doing because you're enjoying the process rather than the result.